Hey guys, welcome back to the channel once again. So we were continuing with our Python Pandas interview series, and today we have an interesting data set. So I have created this particular data set from my own, and based on the data set, we will be performing 5 questions. That is based on the data set. We will be solving 5 questions, and those 5 questions will give us the insights about this particular data set. So these kinds of questions you can actually expect to get when you are going for interviews for the companies like finance department companies or hospital management companies or healthcare management companies or insurance based companies, because in that case they want to test your logical and analytical skills. And that's why I have come up with this particular data set. This is basically a sample data set that I have collected. And let's understand the dataset first. Okay, so in this dataset, I have given an employee ID, name, department, the employee salary, the joining date, and this joining date is in string format, and the age. And then I created this data frame with the name as DF. And after I have created the data frame, I converted the joining date that is in string format to date format. Okay, so this is the basically the data set. Don't worry about this code. I will provide this data set in the description. You can just copy this in your code editor, and you can start writing the queries. All right. So we'll be solving 5 questions. First question is base for okay. Before that, I want to tell you, by solving these 5 questions, you can actually have a great understanding of the Python pandas functions that are usually used in data cleaning or data pre-processing. All right then. So the first question that we'll solve today is, what is the average salary of employees in each department? This is the question, and we have given a hint also that we need to use the group by and the mean function of the Python pandas. All right. Average salary of employees in each department. We have the department, and for each department, we need to find the average salary. And we have the salary column also, and we have the department, and what else we need? I think these two only. All right then. Let's start writing the query. Let's give a variable called average salary is equal to df is basically the data frame, df dot group by group by on what department. And then what we need to calculate, we need to calculate the salary, which is then integer salary, and we need to calculate the average. So for average we need to use mean. All right then, so this is basically the query, and let's see the average first. Average salary. Okay, let's print it. Okay, so for finance it is 66,500, for HR and for IT it is given the salary, and this basically is the average salary. Okay, that's a basic question. I think everyone can have easily solve this question. Now let's jump to the second question. Who is the youngest employee in the company? All right, so we have given the hint that find the row with the minimum value in the age column. So basically the youngest employee is basically the one with the less age. All right, let's solve this question. Again, we'll give one a variable called youngest employee, and we have to calculate df dot log of df of age. We have the age column and age. Then we need to use dot idx mean function. Idx mean. So this basically will find out the minimum value. All right, this is the simple code, and let's print it. Control V. All right, let's see. Okay, so employee ID 103, whose name is Charlie, and he's having the age 28. Okay, let's see it with the different ages. So 28 is this Charlie's, rest all is 29, 35, 42, and 31. So basically Charlie is the youngest one because his age is the minimum. All right then. So this actually tests your IDX min function whether you know or not. All right. Let's jump to the next question. List all the employees who have joined after January 1, 2021. So here we have a conditional statement that after January 1, 2021, we need to fetch all the employees. So that's why it has given the hint that you need to filter the rows based on the joining date column. All right, let's write the query. And again, we'll be giving a variable name, that is employees underscore after underscore 2021. I think it's after January 2021. All right, we can try January 2021 is equal to df of, then df of joining date should be mm, df of joining date, it should be greater than what is 2021. Need to write the proper format 01 and 01. Okay, let's print it. Control C, then Control V. Let's print it. All right, so we have got all the people who have the joining date after 2021 January 1, as you can see from the record tables. So yeah, that's also a very easy question, not at all a tough question. Now let's jump to the fourth question. We need to find the total salary expenses for the finance department. That is only for the finance department we need to calculate. Okay, so we have given the hint also that we need to filter the rows for the finance department and sum the salary. Okay, let's do the solve. Okay, so let's write the total underscore salary underscore finance is equal to, it should be df of, then what, we need to find the department, and it should be equal to, that is double equal to finance of the salary. Then we need to find the sum as given from the hint section. Okay, let's first print it to see what we're getting. All right, so we got the total salary expense for the finance department is 1,33,000. Yeah, 1,33,000. And if you can scroll off to see for the finance, it is I think 75,000 here and 58,000. And if you can sum up, it is getting 8 plus 5 13 and 7 plus 5 12 plus 1 13. Yeah, 13,300. Uh, that means 1,33,000. Yeah, so we have got the successful output. Now let's solve the last question of today's video. And this question is basically, we need to add a new column, that is the year of experience, to the data frame by calculating the difference between the current year, that is 2024, and the year of the joining date. All right, so let's create a new column and name it as current year. First, let's write current year is equal to 2024, and let's create a new column, that is years of experience is equal to current year minus df of joining date dot dt. I think if we have got some error, joining dot, then we to convert to date time, so dt dot year. And first, then we need to print the df. Let's say okay, so we have got a new column, that is years of experience, and we have different years of experience based on the joining date. So joining date 2021, so 2024 minus 2021 is giving 3. Similarly for 2020, 2024 minus 2020, it is giving 4, and similarly for everything. So yeah, this is how we solved these 5 questions. So these 5 questions were not at all a difficult questions, and this is just to understand your logical thinking. And these type of data set can be provided by the interviewer in the interview panel, and you need to solve the questions based on whatever the requirement is. So make sure to practice all these kind of questions, and in the near future I will come up with more such videos, particularly for this data sample data sets and solving five different questions, which will cover all the different pandas functions. Similarly, we'll be doing the same thing for the visualization tool like matplotlib and seaborn as well. And till then, keep loving, keep coding, and subscribe the channel to get more updates. And share this channel with someone who are actually preparing for the data analyst interviews. Thank you guys. Have a good day.